Organic chicken. All of it joining the stream. Uh, yeah, once we get, I guess, a couple more people in here, I'll start up. Just gonna go over some new stuff. Figure people might be interested in it. If not, whatever. I don't really have anything to sell right now besides like what I have in the bin. So uh, this is about all I have. Hopefully, you're doing well. I guess I probably should have accounted for the fact that it's now daylight savings, so it's much later for a lot of folks, and I'm also going on half an hour later than my normal time on top of that too. So yeah. Thomas Bain, mahalo for joining the stream. How's it going? I realize it's much later than my normal time, and daylight savings happened. So yeah, I was just waiting for a couple more people to drop in here, and I was going to go over all the stuff that I gathered up. This is a lot of stuff that, yeah, it's. I had to do some jury rigging to try and get it to. I was going to use OBS originally, but I realized that that would take a bit more time and effort than I had. So this is my quick fix. But if we can get a couple more people in here, I'll get started. I'm just going to go over some stuff that people have probably already heard about, but I figured, share more information. It's fun. Game Asteroid, how's it going? Mahalo for joining the stream. A couple more people in here, and I'll get us going with the stories I picked up. Nothing too crazy, just some stuff that people already probably heard of already. But for Epsilon, mahalo for joining the stream. All right, yeah, let's go ahead and I guess we'll get going. And I'm gonna go ahead and just start a Givvy, so you folks can jump in that Givvy, enjoy, sit back. This is gonna be for a foil full art mountain and that full art, sorry, uh, Lord of the Rings full art mountain and a full art plains foil from Bloomerl. Anyway, so yeah, for the couple of you that are here and whoever happens to be watching it elsewhere, just going to go over some of the news from this past week. I mean, the big story for a lot of folks, of course, is going to be Tarkir. We got the first big reveals of everything as of yesterday. If you missed it, Wizards has it posted up on their accounts. You can go ahead and watch the video on demand of that. Go over all that. Couple of things that I thought people were getting super hyped up about. Definitely the headliner. We have the Mox Jasper. Mox Jaspers are going to have 3 different show versions of it. You've got the original, just regular artifact, like frame Mox Jasper available in regular and traditional foil. We got the uh, draconic treatment in the middle there, and then the one that everybody's going to be chasing after is the retro frame double rainbow serial foil Mox Jasper. So that's of course going to be the real big thing that a lot of people are going to be chasing after. Some people are a little poo-poo about whether or not the this Mox like kind of measures up to other Moxes, but if you're running dragons, you're going to be happy with this. And Tarkir, of course, is bringing a ton of dragons. Uh, the other big thing that was revealed was the fact that all the special guests for Tarkir are going to be the 5 enemy fetch lands with brand new borderless art. These are going to be in play boosters and collector boosters. And then the ultimatums are done up now with the dragon inspired art. So you've got the matching dragon that matches with the color of the ultimatums. But the more important, hey, Adam, mahalo during the stream, just going over some stuff. The big thing that a lot of people should get probably very excited about if you like shiny stuff is that all of the enemy fetch lands are also going to have special dragon scale foil versions in collector boosters. These have a completely different borderless art, but the foiling is going to be similar to the way that the monofoils from Foundations came out. So, but it's like dragon scale across the whole thing. So these are going to definitely be big hits if you can manage to crack one out of a collector pack. So yeah, fetches are not back in standard, thank God, because that would be pretty busted. But they are going to be floating more around, so you've got some nice shinies to go chase after. Uh, the big thing that caught a lot of people by surprise, though, were these full art basic lands. These are the Dragon's Eye basics. Unfortunately, these are only going to be in the collector boosters, so and they're going to be in, I believe, regular and non-foil, regular foil and non-foil in the collector boosters. Yeah, no, these are absolutely insane. It is a bummer that they're only going to be in collector boosters. So yeah, but still, yet though, I mean, I know a ton of people who are planning to swap out their entire basics for these. So you've got the 5 right there, and not to be outdone, there is going to be a waste featuring Ugin. However, this is going to be a Wizards Premier Network store promo. So no clue how you're going to go ahead and get your hands on these wastes, but they are going to be a promo, so they're not going to be in the set proper. It's going to be something you're going to have to either win at a store or something or another. So it might be kind of rough, but it's going to be out there. The other big thing, this is actually something that I talked about last week, is that we still have not yet got official confirmation about that Marvel Secret Lair, which, as best as we know, is going to be Deadpool as a mechanically unique card, along with a bunch of other cards that match up with his whole MO. But I was able to find out, at least as far as I know, so far we have Deadly Rollick and Saw in Half are going to be 2 cards that are going to be included in his Secret Lair. So they'll have new art, of course. Deadly Rollick, everybody is already a staple if you manage to have a Black Commander. Saw in Half is, of course, one of the cards from Infinity that carried over into regular play. And Adam, winning yourself the Givvy. Thanks so much for hanging out. Let me go put that aside for you. Mahalo for jumping in there. Appreciate you hanging out. But here's the other thing about this Secret Lair. So if you are a nosy nose like me, over on the some of the distro sites, this one in particular, this is Southern Hobby Distribution, they do have the listing up for the Secret Lair because this is going to have a special non-foil version that is going to be available at Wizard Premier Network stores. So they do have it listed up there. They do not have any of the details outside of a few. Duncan, Catapult for Mahalo during the stream. They do have the release date listed as April 25th. So we should hopefully find out more news as we get closer. But April 25th is not that far off, technically. It's, I mean, about a month now. But we are almost to the end of we're over halfway through with March. So we hopefully see more information soon. They do give the listing here stating that the features 6 non-foil mechanically unique Marvel Secret Lair cards. Uh, so it does conflict a little bit with what I was told about it being, Deadpool and the Deadly Rollick and Saw in Half. But hopefully we'll find out more information as we get closer soon, so we can find out for sure what's kind of going on. I know I'm personally super excited about this Secret Lair if it is going to be Deadpool, as my source had previously shared. So we'll see. In local news, if you happen to be a streamer, I don't recommend going on tomorrow because the professor is going to be on doing his every once in a while stream. So if you are going to be streaming, I would recommend streaming around. This is my local time of 12 p.m. So your time may vary, but I would definitely recommend if you are a streamer to go and check out the professor's account there, Tolarian College. Go ahead and check what time he's going to be going on, and maybe not not try to compete with one of the biggest every once in a while streamers on the app. Uh, but definitely do expect, though, after of course his shows, there's always a huge influx of new users to the app. So please, 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 please represent our community as best you can, and be nice if there's new folks in streams, in your streams and other streams. Help them out. Just be cool. There's nothing wrong with being cool. It doesn't take a lot of effort, and it makes sure that people stick around on this app, because if they don't, then, well, that's going to be sad stuff. Say, Jessica, mahalo during the stream. Just finished the news here, but yeah, anybody have any comments or questions that they have about all the stuff? Like, I know this is kind of an unorthodox kind of stream, but this is kind of what I'm at right now, since I don't really have anything to sell other than what's in my bin. But yeah, I mean, pretty much, I'm super stoked on Tarkir. I never played when the original Tarkir sets came out, so I'm very excited to go and try the setting out. It looks really fun. A lot of the cards that they've revealed have been really cool. I'm super stoked that Craterhoof Behemoth is getting some really nice treatments, so maybe the price can go down and I can get myself a nice pretty copy. Along with that, the just range of different things across multicolor, a lot of stuff just looks really, really cool, so I'm very happy. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and run one more Givvy for everybody who's hanging out here, so please go ahead and get in this last Givvy. I'm just gonna give out a couple more lands, then I'll send you folks off somewhere. We got a full art island from Aetherdrift, and oh look, another full art plains from Bloomborough. That's my last Givvy for today. This is just a quick little news thing, so yeah, I really appreciate everybody coming by, hanging out. Let me go ahead and put this back here. But yeah, this is just some Magic news. This is what I try to do now on Wednesdays, gather up stories. If you happen to see me in and around any of the Discords out there that a lot of streamers maintain, I'm horrible about just posting constant streams of information as I learn stuff, because I love sharing things with people. I love to make sure that people are informed about this wonderful, horrible hobby that we have. So yeah, say hi. And if you ever have any tips or anything, any info on stories, shoot me a DM. I'm always happy to get information. A lot of the information that I gather comes from a bunch of other folks who are doing their own legwork as well too. So I'm making sure to spread the word, spread the information for them, as well as doing whatever I can to check on stuff. So yeah. But yeah, otherwise, if you are not getting in that Givvy, get yourself those free lands just for hanging out. Everybody can use real estate, right? And yeah, if there's anything in my bin, you're more than welcome to check it out. I have my lands on the bottom there if you want to go and support. If you want to grab 3 lands yourself without having to wait for this Givvy, you're more than welcome to do so. I've got other stuff in there as well as stickers. I've got hats, sweaters, jacket, or not actually a jacket, and some other stuff in there that my wife has put together. So yeah, but thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate everybody. A little smaller, quicker show today, but hopefully I will have cards to like sell and do games. I know a lot of folks like games, so I will hopefully be able to get back into the gaming in this post no pull box world that we are now living in and whatnot. But yeah, make sure you're in that Givvy. Get yourself some free cards. Claw, Mahalo Dream Stream, jump in the Givvy. Free cards going in about a minute or two. And then just a quick, I guess I'll just run down this real quick again. So, stuff I covered. Tarkir got announced. Well, we got our reveal of a bunch of stuff. Headliners, the Mox Jasper. One everybody's chasing is going to be the Retro Artifact serialized double rainbow. But there's like at least 2 other versions you can go chasing after. Special guests are going to be the enemy fetch lands and the Tarkir dragon themed ultimatums. And then the fetch lands are going to have the another set of borderless art with dragon scale foiling. So if you've seen the monofoils from Foundations, that but dragon scales instead. So it looks really freaking cool. There's tons of examples on the Wizards social media sites. So make sure to go ahead and check out their like accounts and things on like Instagram and whatnot. You can see how it really looks. It's really pretty. These are the Dragon's Eye basics. These are going to only be in Tarkir Dragonstorm collector boosters. So yeah, unfortunately they're not going to be in plays. But if you want these, they're going to be in the collector boosters. And then you can go ahead and check with your local game store if they happen to be a Wizards Premier Network store, and ask them what they're going to be doing with their Wastes Ugin's Dragon Eye promo card, because that's how those are going to be given out. That Deadpool Marvel Secret Lair is still not yet confirmed. However, we do know as best as I can from my source that Deadly Relic and Saw in Half are going to be 2 of the cards in that Deadpool Secret Lair, which will hopefully, according to this information from the Southern Hobby Distribution website, is going to be coming out April 25th. So hopefully before April 25th, we will learn more, get some official word, so we're not wondering whether or not there's scant details on this listing as well too, other than it's listing as saying features 6 non-foil mechanically unique Marvel Secret Lair cards. So who knows, maybe my source was wrong. We'll find out. In any case, I appreciate everybody cruising by. Oh, also the professor is going to be on tomorrow, so if you're a streamer, I don't recommend streaming when he does. Thomas Bain, congratulations, mahalo for jumping in there. Those are going to you. Appreciate you doing that. All right, folks, thank you so much for hanging out. I'm going to get you rated over somewhere. You can go do something actually like fun besides just have me talking at you. Thank you so much for hanging out. Let's go ahead. Why don't you go say hi to Mondo over there at Game Door. All right, hui ho, folks. Take care.